Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing? I'm here. I'm just trying to share my live video to my groups. How is everyone doing? Tonight I decided we'd make something. So okay, well, it doesn't want to let me share it, so we'll just move along. So today I'm using our Wander and Free transfer. This is it right here. And they have a project over here that they're giving you ideas with, and then on this page they have a nice project. So I'm going to do probably something along this lines, but different colors and stuff. I'm going to use more brighter colors. Good evening, Georgia. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Jonathan. As you're coming in, if you like what you're seeing, there is a share button on the bottom left-hand side, and share my video if you think anybody would be interested in seeing what I'm doing tonight. This is Couture for anybody who doesn't know. We have sticky transfers, so you see like a silk screen right through here is a fine screen mesh, and then on the back it's sticky. So I'm going to put my antlers down first, and I'm using our Aiden board, which is 8.5 by 11, and I don't want to have any air bubbles in here at all either. And since I've used this transfer already once before, I don't need to fuzz it. If you haven't used, hi everybody. Once you've used these, you don't need to fuzz them, but if they're brand new, you want to fuzz them. And fuzzing means just taking them and putting them on a towel, and so they don't stick too hard to the chalkboard. Hi Tamitha. Hi Dante. How is everybody doing tonight? So I mixed up my own color for the antlers because I thought our brown was too dark. So I made like a tan color with a little bit of white paste left over. So that's the color I'm going to be using. It's kind of a light color. So I'm just going to give it a little stir. Hey Tamitha. And then I'm going to put some on the board. And a little bit goes a long way. And what I don't use, I'm going to just squeegee it right back into the jar. Our chalk paste, it's water-based, so it will wash right off. And I'm just going to scrape off the excess right back into the jar. Hi Kayla. Hi Susan. How is everybody doing tonight? Been kind of MIA a little bit since Easter. How was everybody's Easter? I hope it was good. We had all our family here, which was nice. We always have Easter at our house. Hi Priscilla. So then I'm just going to lift this off. And get nice, clean, crisp edges. And then I'm going to put this in water just so that it won't dry and I can rinse it off later. So with Couture, we also offer, besides chalkboard stuff, we also offer inks, which I have a few videos if you go on my YouTube channel, which is in my link above in the description. And also my store, if you are interested in purchasing anything. There's a link also in my description, and you can go check it out. There is a catalog online that you can shop in. And then I also have 2 groups. One's a VIP group that starting next week, I'm going to start offering specials in it. And oh, Tamitha, you ought to. It is awesome. Maymay would probably love it. I know she's doing it under Melody. I kept saying, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And then I just fell in love with it and decided, go ahead, why not, join the group. So I got a little bit of excess paste right here. So what's nice about that is it just wipes right off. And I'm going to close up my chalk paste. Hi, Mike. How are you? And I just keep a little pan of water right next to me, so I throw everything in it as I'm done, and then I'll clean everything off. I know, Susan, right? Once you start, you can't stop. So I'm just going to take my heat gun to this to dry it up a little bit, because I'm going to layer some flowers over these antlers a little bit. Hi, Judy. So I do have a link in the description to my store, as well as if you'd like to join on my team. If you want more information, you're more than welcome to private message me. Our kit is $99 and it comes with over $200 worth of products. There is no catalog. It's all online. I just had one printed up to so I would have one to show while I was on here on doing lives and stuff. So I'm going to start with the big one, and I think I'm going to do, and I'm just going to kind of overlap a little bit here. And I'm going to do a couple of different colors. So I'm going to wash this one and clean it really good so that I can reuse it and let it dry. Hi, Ray. How is everyone? So this is, let's see, what color is this one? I forgot. This is aquamarine. I really like this color. It's a nice bright color. Reminds me of spring. So we're going to just stir this up to get a nice yogurt type consistency. And it's a little thick, so I'm going to put just a tad bit of water in it. That's the really nice thing about this, is these are water based, so all you have to do if they're too thick is just spray a little bit of water, stir them up. So there we go, nice consistency there. So we're just going to put a little bit on there. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. And when you're using transfers that have got big open spaces like this, you want to make sure that there's no air bubbles in them. Because if there is, you're going to get kind of a funky look to them. Which this one I think has an air bubble in it. We'll see when we lift it off. And you don't want any lines, so you try and scrape it all off. And then we're going to just lift it. Oh, seeing how it wasn't quite dry there? That's okay, because we're going to cover it up with other flowers, so I'm not worried about that too much. So I'm going to cover this back up. I know, Susan, I have too. I've been kind of a little bit of a slacker about doing videos since Easter, but it's all good. My goal this month is to do at least 2 to 3 videos every week. So if you're not seeing me, message me and say, hey, why aren't you doing a video? Because that's my goal. Next week, Couture is coming here for the Couture tour. So I'm excited for that. So you saw how I clean that. It just rinses off with water, and then you take a Clorox wipe and just kind of clean the silk screen. So I'm going to let this sit here and let it dry a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to do some leaves so that they kind of layer in the background. And I'm going to use evergreen on this one. So I'm going to do one down here. And let me give that a stir. See, this one's already got a nice consistency, so I don't have to add any water to it. Just got to give it a little stir. Okay. And so I'm just going to take a little bit And we're going to put it right through here. Oop. And we're going to do one that way. And I got a little bit on my board, so we're going to clean it off. I kind of like this Wander and Free one. It's kind of neat. So I'm just going to clean that little spot right there. And then I'm going to take my heat gun. I want to dry this flower really good. And just a little bit of noise. Make sure it's all dry really good. Okay. And I want to kind of layer this one up against here a little bit. Like that. And because I'm using the same color, I'm not cleaning the transfer in between. So we're just going to keep layering, doing some layers. Get lots of little flowers on here. I did a chalkboard for the craft show on wood with this one, and it turned out so cute. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll we'll just take that off. So I'm going to do that leaf like that, and then I'm going to do a couple of smaller leaves, but I'm going to do them in the lime green. And I know that's going to touch, but I'm not going to tack that one down. I'm just going to do it right there. So then our lighter green, this is our lime green. This is probably my favorite green color that we have. I'm going to stir this one up. This one's a little thick. When they get low, they tend to get a little dried out quicker. So put a little water in there and stir it up. So and just get a little bit, we're gonna just kind of go over that a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna lift it and I'm gonna put one over here on this side. And then just lay it back down. And then go back through just like that. So I'm not quite done with that green. I'm going to use that green again, but I'm going to make sure these are dried really good. Hi, Cheryl. I'm going to make sure these leaves are dried really good, because I'm going to put some like veining in them. Like this is like a little vein, so we're gonna just kind of lay it over top that leaf a little bit. And I'm not gonna cover the whole leaf because I'm gonna put some smaller flowers and stuff in there, but we're gonna just gonna go from here up and just cover these little spots right here, because we're gonna cover those a little bit with flowers too. So up. It wasn't dry all the way. That's what happens. It's all right. We can fix those mistakes by just covering them up with other flowers. No big deal. So I gotta wash this one off and let it dry a little bit before I do the other one. So in the meantime, we're going to just set that off to the side. And this one is dry enough now that we can layer it. Hi, Joe. No big deal. We're going to kind of go over that one like that. And I think I'm going to do this one purple. Bye, Susan. I'll catch you later. Okay, I'm going to stir this one up. Need a little bit of water. This is probably going to be a longer video. Hi, Alan. Because I'm doing so much layering tonight, so it'll all come together. Just have to be patient, a little bit of time. Make sure I don't have any bubbles in that transfer. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing tonight? What's so nice about this product is you make a mistake, you can either wash it off and start over or change the way you decided to design it. So in this case, I'm going to change my design a little bit. Take it off nice and easy. So, see that green leaf, I can go back over it if I want. Okay, where is it? No big deal. What's so nice about this product, it's very forgiving. So, okay, so since we have a boo-boo over here, I'm gonna put this flower down right here and it will cover it right up. No big deal. Let me put the lid back on the purple. Stir up pink a little bit. And I'm going to put pink on, a couple of pink flowers on here. I'm going to do one here and one over here. Got a little bit too much on there. So I am, if you're local in Michigan, I live in Sterling Heights, I'm going to be offering Couture classes starting in May, and they're going to be held at Hobby Lobby. So if you want to learn or get any more information about that, feel free to message me. I'm going to be creating an event with dates, and I'm going to be starting this in May. It's going to be held on Wednesday nights, probably starting at 6 o'clock. Really, the class won't last that long, maybe an hour, hour and a half at the most, depending on the club piece that I pick from. Hi, Cameron. But this product is so easy. And the classes are, you're going to be able to make your own and create your own board and take it home with you that night. And anything, you'll get specials from me when you purchase and take the class. You'll get some specials, and you'll be put into my VIP group. Thanks, Tamitha. It takes a little while and stuff, but it's really, I like it. I love playing with this one. This transfer plays really nice. So I'm going to set that right there for a minute. So I'm going to dry these really, really good because I got to layer the centers. Yeah, it is worth it. I'm gonna go look for some tote bags. I think I might do something like this on a tote bag with our inks. And I like our inks because they're permanent. And I know this one's dry, so we're gonna do the center on that one first. And I'm gonna make my centers white. So I think I'm gonna do it this way. And then I need white. So this is just dried chalk paste that's coming off my jars because I didn't clean them very well. So I need to clean my jars better. Probably do that after I get off of here. But there's the white. And just take a little bit and we're going to put a white center on this flower. I'm going to let that purple sit a little bit longer because I don't know if it's quite dry enough. So we'll wait and let it dry a little bit. In the meantime, I'll wash off this one and while we're waiting for the my pink. Got a little dot on my pink. So what I'll do is I'll take a paintbrush, which is, where's my little paintbrush? And we'll just put a little dab of pink back on there and let it dry. Oh, that's too thick of one. Where's my thinner paintbrushes? So we'll just do just like this. And it fills it right back in. No big deal. All done. Hi, Kelly. So we're going to just let that dry a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to go back over the green. This little green leaf right here. I'm going to just line it back up. Just like that. And then just go back over it. That's the good thing about this. You can just relayer it. And there we go. That's all better. So, okay, and then we're gonna do, hi Amy. I'm just gonna lightly put this down right here, and I'm only gonna put it right here where that is. I'm not gonna put it over top of the pink flower, so I gotta be a little careful what I'm doing here. So we're just going to go from here over and put that leaf on there, a little vein. Just like that. I'm going to lift it off. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put this down through here. And I'm going to put this color coming off of here, give it some foliage. One little sprig here. Hi Craig, how are you tonight? And then I'm going to do a little sprig coming down this way too. clean off my fingers a little bit. Let's give it some pop. Okay, so I'm all done with that color. So we're going to clean it up and close it out. I'm going to lift this off. So we got our little sprig there. And then, oh, that's not the one I want. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So I gotta clean this one off so I can redo it on the purple flower. Let that dry. Hi, Lisa. So now I'm going to take this flower. This is a layered flower, so it's going to have 2 different colors on it. So I'm going to do one kind of coming out this way, and then one coming out this way. So I'm going to dry this light green a little bit so it doesn't... Hi, Willie. So the kids are all out of school right now. So I'm not going to go all the way down because that little leaf is right there. So I'm just going to go from here up, and I'm going to make this a yellow center. And I'm going to use this twice for both of the flowers. I need a little smaller one. Hi, John. So I'm just going to go from here up. And what's nice is anybody really can do this. One of the ladies in our group has a 3-year-old granddaughter who did a live video making her own little chalkboard. It was so cute. I loved watching her. She was adorable. So we're just going to make this flower come out from there. And I'm not worried about this spot not showing through because it's going to get covered up by a different color. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And kind of layer it about the same. So it's going to come down just like that. I'm just going to kind of go over it like that and then take off the excess. I'm going to really push this through the screen. Just lift it off. Just like that. Oh, now I'm going to put this back down. It didn't go through the screen all the way. So we're going to get a little more paste. We're going to really push it through this time. Okay, that should be better now. There we go. And then I think I'm going to make that flower magenta. But in the meantime, we're going to do the other white center on the big flower. So I can close up my white paste. We're going to put that down just like that. And keep doing this. there's no rules to selling your own artwork. That's the really nice thing about this, is you can create your own stuff, and if you want to go to craft shows and sell it at craft shows, you can. So I got a little bit of white up here, so I'm just gonna clean that off my chalkboard. And then I'm done with white, so we're gonna put that away. Yeah, I have a couple of craft shows lined up for the spring, and I think one for the summer. I'm not gonna do a whole lot this summer craft show wise, because I have a lot of things going on this summer, but it'll be fun. So my pink flowers, we're going to do a yellow center on them. That's why I haven't put the yellow away. So I'm going to hit them with a little heat, so I'll make sure they're dry all the way. So we're going to put that center right there. Hi Kim, how are you doing tonight? One center, oh, it's not going to stay. That pink was not dry all the way. I'm going to have to redo that flower. That's what happens when I rush. That's okay. We'll just clean the transfer and redo it. No big deal. It's just the way things are. So we'll let that one dry. And I'm going to clean this little center off because it's got the chalk on the back of it, so I can't do the other one until it's cleaned off either. Tamitha, I'm not sure about that. I think you can. I'm not sure. I would have to double check that. But I don't see why not. Because if you can go to a craft show with them and sell them, I don't see why you can't have like a little shop, like an Etsy shop or something like that. So we're gonna layer this one up over here. I'm gonna clean this off. Hi Sherry. So I'm just gonna put a little more leaves in here. Kind of layer it over it a little bit. You know, and if I don't like how it turns out, I can always wash it off and start over. Like I said, it's no big deal. That's the one good thing about this product. Hi, Deshawn. Have you gotten your kid out and played with it yet? I'm not going to do this side yet because I want to relayer that pink. So, I think I'm going to pull out a different color over here. And we're going to put this one layers right over top of this yellow. So, I think we're going to use, what color do I want to use? How about some periwinkle? Give it a little more bluish purple color. It's a nice color for spring. Reminds me of kind of like a lilac almost. So these are just like little rubber scrapers. They come like this, and I just cut it up into thirds and fourths and halves, and to get the different sizes. That's all I did. So I'm gonna go back over this a little bit because that yellow's kind of showing through. There's that one. And then we're going to layer this one kind of the same way. And get a little bit of paste. And go over it a couple of places. And lift off. Okay, put that back in my jar. And I just scrape everything right back down into the jar. Put that in the water. And close that one up. So, let's see, this one dry enough yet? Yep. So I'm gonna fuzz it. And I'm going to try and line this back up the way I had it. Looks like it was like this. And we're just going to go back over the pink. So, I need to line this up just a tad bit better. There we go. Nope. Okay. So it'll just cover up that yellow too. That's the one good thing, is sometimes certain colors, they get covered right back up. So I'm going to wait a little while and let that pink dry really good since it's thicker. And then I've got this little flower I'm going to use as a filler. I think we're going to put that right there. And we'll do some, I think, magenta, if I can find it. Where'd my magenta go? Nope, can't find it. That's red. Oh, there it is. I did take it out. So, just give it a stir. Nice creamy texture. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way with these, so I'm just going to put a couple of these flowers here and there to kind of fill in spots. Oop, didn't get that one all the way right there. So lift that up, and we'll do a little center like that. And I'm going to wash this one because I'm going to do it in a different color too. I think I'm going to put some more yellow. So does anybody have any questions or want any information about Chalk Couture? So we're going to let that dry. And cover this one up. Might do let's see here. I'm going to put the heat gun on this for a little bit so I can dry some of this so I can finish the centers. Should be good. I'm going to leave that one alone for a little bit still because that still feels kind of tacky to me, so we'll wait on that. So normally these projects don't take that long. I can usually do something in about 10-15 minutes, but because this one I'm doing a lot of layering, it takes a little bit longer, but that's okay. That's how you get the really neat effect. Hi Tammy, how are you today? Get another Clorox wipe here so I can clean that off again. I'll let that dry. And then I'm going to do my other leaf. I think coming out from here like I did. So hi, Angie. So there we go. We got that one layered. And I think we're going to do this flower in a couple more spots. I know I want to put one right here. Nope, I don't know if I want to put one there. Maybe I'll put a little leaf. We'll see. Hi, Rosemary. So I want to kind of, because you can see the yellow coming through that pink a little bit, so I'm going to kind of try and line it up with that as best I can. Oop. Doesn't want to stick down there. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to do some yellow again. So we're going to put yellow on this flower. There we go. And then we're going to do yellow for the center of these two flowers. I think I might be done. We'll see. And then I gotta fix my antler right there. So I'm gonna get my tan paste out and redo it. And just fill it in. I'm gonna put my lids on everything. Hi, Michael. Actually, I should use the green because that's part of the leaf, so maybe we'll paint that leaf back in. That's what we should do, because that's the leaf. And be just ever so gentle with it because we don't want to cover up our flower. And that's how we fix the mistakes. No big deal. Okay. Now I got my saying I'm going to put on here. I don't know if I should put that. I think I'm going to put it in white. What do you guys think? I'm going to do wild and then and free like this. So I think we'll do that in white. What do you think? Sounds good? We can put this all down at the same time. And do wild. Yep, it looks like it's pretty even. Yeah, I was thinking white, Tammy. I want to make that, let's see if that looks even. It's a little crooked, so. There's that, it's nice and straight there. Sorry for such a long video tonight, but when you're doing layering, this does take a little bit more time. So, and what's nice is, since we're going to just use white, I can just do these all at the same time. Because make sure you get it all covered. We don't want it to dry too quickly because then it pulls it up. So we got that one done. And I'm going to pull this one up too because it looks like it's going to dry too quickly. Okay. It looks like we're done. We got a couple of mistakes, but like I said, you can always wash it off and redo it. No big deal. But just a couple of touch-ups, I think. I'm going to do a touch-up right here with the periwinkle. Clean my paintbrush off. And just a little bit right here. Kind of reminds me of a bluebell. I think I'm going to go over this one just a little bit too because that yellow is really showing through. No, there we go. Thanks, Tamitha. I haven't played with this one that much, but I'm sure that as I play with it more, it'll work out better. But for now, I think I did pretty good. I mean, it does have a few little mistakes, but like I said, it's only chalk paste and it washes off really easy. I'll be getting an order in later this week. I think it'll be coming. I am going to do a Couture haul when that comes in. So that'll probably be one of my videos this week. So I ordered some I ordered one of our wreaths, and I ordered, oh, thanks, Tamitha. I know they're there because I can see them, but it's hard to tell when you're on the video. But I'm going to do a Chalk Couture haul when I get my order in. I ordered a bunch of new transfers and a couple of our boards. This is the only board that I had that's ours. But I ordered our 18-inch circle magnetic board and our large bracket magnetic board. And I can't wait to get those. I seen another designer using them, and I was like just in awe of them because they turned out so beautiful. So I can't wait to get my hands on them. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I will sign off for the night and talk to you all later. Have a great night.